right, guys, we're going to cut that music off. Man, I apologize. Listen, thanks everybody for joining us. This is NPRCTV Live. My name is Billy Shaw, and we are live. Um, we are live talking about the last race of the year for Foster Yates and myself. I hope everybody can hear me, man. I am unfortunately I'm running off of island cell phone service, so I hope everybody can hear me, man. Hopefully, give me a thumbs up. My wife's watching, so I know you guys can hear me just fine. We're going to get right to the point. We're not going to sit here and kind of jab on and that kind of thing. Foster Yates will not be joining me. He's still at work, so I sorry about that. I'd love to have him on, but can you hear me? Okay, cool. My wife gave me the thumbs up. Thanks everybody for joining us. So we're just going to get right to the point. I've got some guys that are going to be joining me right now, and we're going to bring them on, and we're going to talk about this last race of the season. I hope everybody's having a great day. I'll get to the comments as fast as I can. I'm by myself. Again, I'm running off of the Wi-Fi here on this island. It's not the best. So if I lose everybody, I apologize. But here we go. There's a race coming up at the end of this year, and it's going to be in November. And I'm going to start bringing the guys on as we talk. Here we go. You got me. You got James Cannon, Steve Roll, Tommy Burgess, Vernon Dean, and Mike McCutcheon. And here we go. I'll turn it over to you, Mr. Cannon. Hopefully you can hear us. Oh. Let me get everybody's mics off. Hope everybody can hear me. We're going to start like this. We have 6 people on the line here. It's going to be tough, so we'll kind of go as we go. Let's start with Mr. Cannon. Good morning, or good morning. Good afternoon, James. How are you?
Afternoon, Billy. Good to see you. Thanks everybody for coming on this evening with us. What we're going to do, we're going to make some changes. We're myself, Vernon Dean, Steve Rule, Tommy Burgess, and Mike McCutcheon are all board members on the Pro Outlaw Series. We have decided to make some changes to push towards a bigger crowd of people. We hope. And Billy has offered to run the live feed for us at Clash of the Titans 2023. And we're excited to have him come on and do it for us. So that's what we're here to talk about. We're excited about it. We think it's going to be a good thing. We want to see this thing grow. And we need all your help to make it happen. And Billy's the one that can really push forward with us and help us make it happen. So we appreciate everybody.
Hey, Mr. Cannon, thank you. I truly appreciate that. That means a lot. Listen, James called me a little while back, and we went back and forth on this. And the first thing I have to say to every one of you guys, let's get everybody at the speed. The guys that you see on the live, these are the committee. These are the guys that make the decision at Clash of the Titans. And I'm honored. I'm honored that they called me. You have no idea, James. You and I have a relationship outside of NPRC, and for you to call me and ask me to do this, it means the world, man. For a guy like me, I'm trying to bring what I can to all the racers, to NPRC, for everybody to see what everybody's doing. And I just want to say thank you, man. And I'm gonna turn it right back over to you. You guys got a lot to talk about. So from me to you guys, Tommy, Steve, Vernon, and Mike, I truly appreciate you guys invite me into your home and your house and your track. I appreciate that.
You're more than welcome. We appreciate it as a friendship, and we appreciate it also we know that you're strong. You have the equipment to put it over the top and do a live broadcast that's extreme, and that's what we want. We want this thing to grow. 2022 was great. 2023 is going to be better. 2024 is going to be even better, and that's what we all work so hard for. We want to make this thing grow, and with all of us here, all of us are strong-willed and strong-hearted about this series that's on this board. And we're going to make it happen no matter what it takes. And we really appreciate your help coming on. And all these guys on the board, we all work our butts off and try to make it right. And we want it to be the best it can be. We want to keep it as transparent as possible. And we want to get this pot up. We want to give away a lot of money this year. And that's what we're striving to do. So that's our plan.
Well, I hope I can help. I hope you believe that I will I will give you my all. Unfortunately, I am here in the Caribbean for the next 3 weeks. I'm house hunting right now, so that's why I'm here. The next time that I get into town, James and gentlemen, I'll go to work. I will go to work for you guys and do the best I can to start promoting and bringing the people in. You guys have already built a hell of a platform, man. You know, I hope I can help it get bigger and stronger. By you calling me, that's what I hope I can do for you, and that's what I'm going to do for you. I'm going to give you everything that Foster Yates and myself can do, and we're going to bring it the best we can for you guys. And with that being said, um, you don't even know how humbled I am, and I appreciate this. It means a lot to me.
Well, we're glad to have you on board. We appreciate it a lot.
All right, well, let's do this, man. Let's knock it out of the park. Steve, what's up, man? How are you this afternoon? Thanks for joining us.
Doing good, Billy. Not as good as you, buddy, but doing good.
I'm okay, man.
Yeah, we got some great things going this year, man. We got 15 clubs that have already started their series.
Okay.
We got 12 more that have their races scheduled, and we're waiting on 5 more to submit their schedules. We are still open for clubs that want to get in. We'll take you. I think June 1st is our cutoff. It's a $50 club entry for the club to pay towards the clash, and then it's a $5 entry per driver for the clash and a $5 entry per driver for the club series. So it's a $10 extra entry per club fee. But we'd love to have more clubs this year and going on to next year.
Sponsor wise, how are you guys doing with sponsors? Do you already have people lined up for sponsorships?
Yeah, we have our lane sponsors already set up. We have a title sponsor that we're not ready to announce yet, but we will be soon. And in the next probably week or so, we're going to roll out our secondary sponsorship plan and see what else we can get going on for the Clash.
Let me start by saying this, gentlemen. If anybody is watching and you're looking to do any type of sponsorship, these guys are looking for more sponsors. It's like anything. So if anybody's watching that would like to be a part of the Clash of the Titans 2023, along with NPRCTV Live, myself and Foster Yates, Matthew Housen and Abel Lips, join us. Help bring. Let's keep NPRC going. Let's keep everything running. Let's rock this thing. So anybody that wants to help out with some sponsorships, reach out to James Cannon or Mr. Steve Rule or me. You guys already know. I've already talked to some of my sponsors. And then I was kind of waiting today for us to talk, and I'll be sharing that with you guys off the air.
We appreciate that, Billy, very much.
Absolutely. Tommy Burgess, good morning. Or good. I keep saying good morning. How are you, sir?
Well, it's good morning, maybe for you on the island, I guess.
I'm the same time as you, Tommy Burgess.
So everything's going good. One thing I'd like everybody to know: the 5 people you see sitting here on the board, when we do these races and we do this committee and everything, we don't make a dime. This board doesn't make us any money. This is all voluntary. We do it for the love of the sport. Everything that is going to be given to us that anybody sends or, for the sponsorship for the Clash of the Titans goes directly to the driver. So the driver's going to get the money and stuff like that we get. The race costs the X amount to put on. Of course, that comes out of the sponsorship fee. But if you send in product as a sponsor, it's going to a driver and stuff like that. And we have a pretty unique idea how we're going to pay back this year. We're not ready to announce how many places we're going to pay back, but it's not going to be just the top 2 get a little bit of money or get money, or the top 4. It's going to at least go back 8 spots, if not 16. We just have to figure out the logistics of it.
Yeah.
The reason being, if you've raced all year I feel like you should be able to come in and get a little something. If you're the 16th place guy, you deserve to get something. The format of winner take all, while it's novel, is kind of wearing out a little bit, and we kind of see that we have to take care of our racers and stuff like that. Um, Another thing is at the state level, when you split that $10 up, everybody's like, you're racing for a state championship or a club championship, however you want to look at it. So, that goes, you're also racing for your own local deal and a national level deal. So it's something to think about, that have pride amongst your club of being the best at your club amongst 6 races and stuff like that. And if anybody has any technical questions about how anything works, rules or anything, myself, James, anybody on the board, please Facebook Messenger, anything you need to do. Most everybody's got a way to get my phone number or James's or Steve's or anybody's.
Right.
Give us a call, text us, and we can handle it. I mean, I generally probably field 25 or 30 questions out of the Pro Outlaw Series weekly. Small stuff, some big stuff, but it's no big deal. We're here to support you and to help you run the club and everything and get everything squared away to come to Clash of Titans.
I love that, Tommy. Let me ask you a question. 2022 Clash of the Titans. Can you disclose what the winning amount was?
I can't remember what Ron won, to be honest with you.
It was between 6,000 and 7,000.
Right.
Okay.
59,
Awesome.
59.65.
So
Awesome.
The whole idea is that, this year the winner is going to get, we have a number in mind what the winners at least should get. And we're going to be able to meet that goal with the clubs and everything. We're fairly sure. But paying back, it just helps people to feel like the time and investment of money that you put at the local level. And local level racing is important, guys. That's what makes it applicable for people to go to big races. If you don't have club level racing, you don't have participants at the bigger level, at the bigger stage. So, and this isn't, you cannot buy your way to the Clash of Titans. You have to earn your way to the Clash of Titans. So you have to be one of the best. Let's say there's 200 people that qualify this year or whatever. You have to be one of the best 200 in the country. That's how it works.
Nice.
That was
like
consistent. That was consistent. So that's a big thing. You get to see, there's a lot of people can go win a big race here or there. How many of them are consistent performers week in and week out? And this is what it'll show.
With that being said, you guys got to race your way in. How cool is that? By racing your way in at the local level, that makes it more exciting than just showing up, flying across country and going to a race. That's my opinion.
Also, not to interrupt, but when you get here, it don't cost you a dime. Your entry's paid. That token that I give you, or that this club gives you from all of us, is your entry. You don't pay no track fee. You don't pay anything. You come and race. That's all it's for. And you walk away with a pocket full of money. We hope somebody will. So I think it's awesome the way it's set up and the way it's structured. So.
Let's talk about something that you just said right now. You said here, everybody, this is going to be ran in Okeechobee, Florida. It's going to be,
yes,
James, help me out with the dates, man. November, what is it?
It'll be, we're going to start Thursday the 9th, testing all day. Then we're going to try to get in a round or two on Friday, hopefully, depending on how big a crowd we have, and Saturday try to finish up. But we're going to have all 4 days, which will be the 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th. We're just going to hold that Sunday for a rain delay day just in case.
That's
so
good.
Hopefully we can get it all in. I think we will. We should not have any problem with all those dates to be able to get it all done, So
I love it. Vernon Dean, good afternoon, sir. How are you?
Good evening, sir. I'm great. Thank you for having me. Thanks for having the board.
Brother. We love Vernon Dean.
We're gonna party in November. So just so everybody knows, we have a good time when we race in Okeechobee. It's a good time. Just to touch on this, man. I mean, there's over 31 clubs, I believe, signed up for this right now.
Wow.
It's going to be awesome. I mean, this is a race that's put on by the racers for the racers. I mean, and it's really built up to something special. Bringing you guys in is tremendous, and we're very excited about it. We've been going back and forth and building up anticipation for this to happen right today. So this year is going to be epic for sure.
Yes, sir.
It's
I
going to
agree.
continue to grow. So we would like to thank RC Speed Secrets and BBM Performance so far. They're helping us out with the lane sponsors. Put this on here for Mike. Bullshit. But listen, we're excited, and thank you so much for being part of it.
Absolutely.
That's really it. Yeah.
Awesome. Mike, Mr. McCutcheon, man, we had a tough time getting you on here, but how you doing, brother?
I'm doing pretty good, other than not trying to pull my hair out. I want to say thanks again for letting me join in finally after figuring this out the last second, and also want to say awesome. Thank you for coming aboard with us to help us out with all this. It's an honor.
Yes, sir. It's an honor for I'm speaking for, when I say this is for Foster, Matthew, Abel, and myself. It's an honor for you guys to invite us. We're coming in, man, and Matthew Housen has something. You're going to see what we're doing at Super Chips. He's been working very hard, and I'm proud to have this. I call these guys my team, and I haven't even told those guys we're doing this yet. So this is a surprise. I haven't said anything, man. I haven't said a word. So Matthew Housen, pack your bags. Abel Lips, pack your bags. You got work to do.
But yeah, real quick, I want to backtrack real quick to what Tommy and James were talking about, racing your way in. Something new that we're doing this year that we didn't do last year is that depending on how many racers that you average in your club, normally last year we did the top 5 advances. Well, this year, depending on how many people you average, there's a possibility that you may have 6 up to 7 from a club that would be able to come to the Clash of the Titans. So that's something that's better for everybody to get more people into the hobby/sport to have a chance to come to the Clash of the Titans. So that's something new and exciting that we're doing this year, and hopefully it brings more racers in from all over.
Mike, with that being said, how did people, if I'm from the, I'm in the Bahamas, so I'm going to use their area code. I'm from the 242. So how do I bring how do I get a hold of you guys and say, hey, the 242 wants to be a part of this race?
Real simple. Just, you can message pretty much anybody on this board, say, hey, I want to make a new club in this area. Is it possible? Because we're trying to keep within a balanced rule of trying to keep clubs from overlapping another club. So basically we set a rule where if you're at least 2 hours from another club, we can go ahead and have you set up and get you started and go ahead and plan for your 6 races to see who your top 5, 6, or 7 that's going to the Clash of the Titans.
No kidding. Okay, that's cool. I've got to ask the question. As I'm thinking, I'm going to start asking. Now, can anybody in the United States be a part of this?
Sure, we even have people in Canada. So
okay.
Anybody.
Okay, awesome. So from California all the way up into Rhode Island, to Maine, to Oregon, to Washington, down to Florida. No matter where you're at, Puerto Rico, you guys, I know you're watching. Puerto Rico, you guys can come play. It's going to be good, man.
The more the merrier.
I love it, guys. And listen, I like how you guys are just getting straight to the point and getting it across. James, do you want to kind of continue on with this?
Yeah, I would like to say, I appreciate all the racers. We couldn't do this without all the racers that supports it. We have a phenomenal group of guys that support it. Florida is coming strong with our racers. South Carolina's strong. Virginia's strong. And I feel like the more we promote, which we know you're going to help us do, we're going to bring in more and more racers. I think we can turn this thing crazy. And that's what we want to do. We'd like to have a huge success with this. And so far it's been huge. We just want to see it continue to grow and make it something huge. I know it can happen. Everybody loves it. Like I said, we have, as far as I'm concerned, the other 4 guys on this board, there's nobody else in the United States I would pick out of racers and promoters to do this with. They're all top notch, and we're all serious about it. And I just believe in it. We all have a heart for it. Our heart's set on it. and we know we can make it work, and it's just going to be a blast. I want to bring as many clubs as we can and as many racers as we can to it to help it succeed and grow and give
Well,
away the pot. It's going to be phenomenal. So.
Well, I will tell you this again, man. I'm here for 3 more weeks. As soon as I land in Tulsa, I'm back to business, man. I'm gonna promote you guys. Don't get me wrong. I'm gonna do my thing here, but I'm gonna give you guys everything I got, just like I do everybody else, man. Greg Bridgewater, Jared Mills, Erica, everybody that I do. I'm gonna give you guys 100% of my time and my effort. Just as soon as I get back, man, and I hope we can grow this thing, above 30 grand. I hope that we'll put a goal out there, man. So anybody watching, if you belong to a club, because not everybody is watching this live feed. I didn't even announce we were going live. I just went live. Normally I announce things and I get you guys pumped up. I get everybody ready, but I didn't do that because I kept this on the down low, and that's why I didn't announce that. So I need everybody to understand something. We had to ease into this. We wanted to do this the right way. With that being said, if you're a part of a group, no matter where you're at and you're watching, reach out to your group, the admin or whoever your race director promoter. Find him or her and become a part of something big. Who doesn't want to go to Okeechobee, Florida in November? I know I'm going to be there. I know all these guys are going to be there, and there's going to be a lot more people be there. So if you guys want to join us for the 2023 Clash of the Titans, reach out to as many people as you can, and let's make this race. Let's end the year with a bang, because this will be the last race that Foster and I announced. This is it. I can't do any more this year. I still have 12 more races to do, and I'm booked, man. And this is it. So if you guys want to, like Vernon said, if you want to come to a party, pack your bags, man, and let's do this. Let's have some fun.
We had a blast last year. We got rained out the final night. Tommy stepped in. We finished with a flashlight because the timing system was just so couldn't make it work. Lanes were wet. We tried everything, but at the end of the night, everybody had a blast. Everybody had a good time. I don't think I had any negative comments the next few days after the race. It was just phenomenal. We had a great time. Everybody, and what was really great about it, Ron that came in and cleaned everybody's clock. He come out from nowhere. None of us knew him. He come off the trailer that day wide open. He was flying all weekend and took it home. It was awesome to see somebody that I don't want to call him a nobody because he's not a nobody. He's a great person, but none of us knew him, and to come here and win, it was a big celebration for us to see that happen as well. So
I
we
love it.
enjoyed it. It was a great time.
Awesome. I love it,
He
man.
had that wicked red, white, and blue freak show, I believe. Remember that paint job he had on that car?
Yeah, he
Yep.
did. Yeah.
America.
I didn't dare try to pronounce his name. I think it's Ron San Giovanni, but I didn't want to butcher it. So if I did, Ron, I'm sorry, babe. I had
Hey,
to
listen,
try.
I butcher names all the time, man. So
Ron gets a free invite to the 23 for being the champion of last year.
Yes.
Yep.
oh, that's cool. Okay.
He
Yeah.
gets the #1 token this year.
Yeah.
How did you guys pay out last year, Tommy? Was it top one, top six? How did that go?
The winner took all last year. And so we decided to revisit that format this year. And from what we've seen, like I've been to races where it paid better, paid out throughout the field, or at least paid top two. And we talked about it, and it doesn't make sense to just pay the winner. So the winner's going to get money, runner-up's going to get money, at least through 8th place, if not the 16th, is our goal, is going to get cash, some kind of gift cards or something is the goal. So that's what we want to do. And the reason being is, like I said, those guys have run hard and worked hard an entire 6-race series, whether it be over the course of 6 months, like at my place, or whatever. They deserve something, and we're going to make the racing fun. If we don't, you have to do that. The winner take all, the street race mentality is leaving the sport a little bit. It's getting back to where the guy that ran 3rd or 4th deserves a little bit of money. You're going to start seeing that more and more at races. I don't know how some of the other bigger races, I know some of the races later in the summer pay back further. I think Greg pays back a little further than just winner take all. So at Super Chip. So it's just the right thing to do to make it a better experience for the racer. And to me, it lets the way we want to do it is going to give a unique opportunity for sponsorship and stuff like that is what we want to do. And we're still working out some of the details, but guys, your name will be associated with the grassroots level racer that supports your manufacturing more than any other individual. These are the guys that are racing every week or every other week that are using your product, going to hobby shops, buying offline, whatever. This is your core audience to put a product in front of. So, what better way than to make sure your name is associated with the core audience group race, Clash of Titans?
I love it. I love
Tommy,
it.
can
Sorry.
you touch real quick on the basics of the structure, just real quick on it? You know, as far as there's 6 races, you can drop one, just the
Right.
basic.
So, just for the people that don't know, and you can go to the Pro Outlaw on Facebook and read about it. So, what happens is it's a 6-race series, best of 5. You get a single point for every race you attend. If you attend all 6 races, you keep all 6 attendance points. You must compete in 4 Pro Outlaw races at the same chapter to qualify to be eligible to come to the Clash. Okay. Then the top 5 points earners at that rate at that club, let's say Upstate No Prep RC, for example, the top 5 will have the opportunity to come. Say the 3rd place man doesn't want to come or can't come, then it would be offered to the 6th place man. It will be the top 5 or 6 or 7, depending on how many tokens you get. You could get 1 token, 3, 5, 6, or 7. Depending on how many tokens in your club, you know, those will be the highest points earners. So the way we determine how many tokens you get, it wasn't fair for a club that had 4 people to get 5 tokens and a club that had 25 people to get 5 tokens. It didn't make sense. So the way the structure is broke down, if you have 1 to 4 racers on average over the series, you get 1 token. If you have 5 to 9, you get 3 tokens. If you have 10 and above, if you have 10 to, what is it, 25, I believe, 24. 10 to 24, you get 5 tokens. If you have 25 to 29, you get 6 tokens. Anything over 30 would get 7 tokens available to that club.
Wow.
So, and the way you earn points is simple. Round wins. You get a point for every round you win. If you make it to the final, you get a bonus point. Getting to the finals gets you a bonus point. And so if you have 5 rounds of racing, you didn't lose all day, you could walk away with 5 round wins, a bonus point for getting to the final, and a bonus point for being there. So 7 total points. That's just a little example of how we do it. Now, if you have any questions about how the points break down, feel free to get with any of us here and we can all explain. It's no big deal. It sounds harder than it is until you see it wrote on paper.
Yeah.
But you know, Steve keeps up with the points. Steve does an amazing job of posting the points for all the clubs and stuff. So you're getting notoriety there. So, you know, anything you want to talk about, any of it, please feel free to.
And again, I'm gonna ask again. How do they? Do you guys? Do you want them to reach out to you individually? Do you guys have an individual page? I mean, how are you looking for people to reach out to you guys?
So any of the 5, you can reach out to any of us, be just fine. We had a host form that's taken down currently, but we decided to extend it. If somebody in Europe wants to do this, we don't care. I mean, look, it's the Clash of the Titans. It's not the Clash of the Americans. So if you're in Stu Mac, if you're in
Stu Mac. I was
Australia,
gonna say Stu Mac.
Stu Mac, exactly. If I mean, you know, I know it's cost prohibitive for them to fly to America, but you know, whatever, guys. You know, if you're watching this from across the pond and you want to get in on some of this, hey, by all means, please reach out. We don't have a problem in helping you get set up and understanding the thoughts
I
and the
love it.
process of doing it.
I love it, man. You know, and I can tell you, but you know, I'm going to tell everybody by experience. I've been to the track with every one of these guys, but Tommy Burgess by far is the craziest one of the bunch here. You got to come to Okeechobee just to hear the howl from you. You got to hear the woo.
You got to hear that tater masher running.
Because a lie is a lie, and I don't care who tells it.
That is true. Yeah, I
So
love it.
if anybody is going to be in at Super Chip, me and Steve Rule are going to be at Super Chip. If you've got any questions, feel free to come up and talk to us there.
Cool. Okay, I love it. Yeah. And what I'll do is after this, guys, I'll get busy and I'll start posting everything you just said, and I'll put it everywhere, man. Now that we've announced it, I can go to work, and I will go to work starting tonight.
Good.
We appreciate that.
Absolutely. Vernon,
Well, don't forget to
you got
enjoy
anything
some of your
going on?
little free time there. You don't have to go straight to work. I mean, give you
No,
some
no.
time to
Listen,
have fun now.
listen. I can't talk about my vacation. I always get in trouble. I hate the fact that I have to do it out here because but this is all I got, man.
Oh,
I mean, it's really
Bill,
lovely. I
horrible.
mean, it's a very beautiful background. I don't think you can beat that in your studio.
Trust me,
Well, I'll
guys,
tell
he
you
don't
what.
hate it.
I'll tell you what. I'm going to show
That's
you guys
all I
something.
got.
Before we get off this live, I want to show you guys. I've got a full moon on the Caribbean, and I want to show you this view before we go. Vernon, do you have anything else that you want to cover before we get going? Because I'm losing daylight, guys.
I think we're in pretty good shape as far as anything that has to do with the series. We'll just promote and get this thing rocking. If anybody has any questions, reach out to any of us. We're excited to announce some more sponsors that we're working on, and that'll be coming soon. The payout for sure is considerably going to be bigger than it was last year. And again, like Tommy and we've said, we're trying to pay back a lot further this year than we did. That's really it. Yeah, we're just stoked to keep building this thing, and we respect everybody and every part of this, and we really just wanted to unite as many clubs as we could. That's just really our goals.
I love it.
Yeah, east, west, north, south, doesn't matter. Lock them up, and line them up.
Awesome. Mr. McCutcheon, any closing thoughts, anything?
Well, just, again, we just want to say thank you so much. The only thing I would say is anybody can join. Children, women, men, bring them all. We just want to have fun. We want to make sure everybody has fun and that we all just enjoy the same sport, hobby, and atmosphere that we can all possibly have and have an enjoyable time, learn from one another. I can't wait. I was unable to make to the last year's Clash of the Titans because of family issue, but I am not missing it this year. Especially as big as it's getting, I'm not missing it.
I love it, man. I love the enthusiasm, man. And you know what, Mr. McCutcheon, passion. You got the passion like I got the passion. So I think we're going to get this race. It's going to be a big one by the time we get to November. Mr. Steve Rule.
Yes, sir.
You okay?
I think he's been having too much beers.
I missed last year because of a performance issue. So I sat here on my back deck watching this race and just wishing I was down there. And to be part of it this year is just incredible. And I'm going to I've already put everything I got into it, and I can't wait. We're going to make it the best that we can, and hopefully the best that any of these people have attended. So looking forward to it. And Billy, we appreciate you and the crew coming on board, and looking forward to November.
Absolutely. And then Mr. Tommy Burgess, any closing thoughts?
Yes. That we're going to think of a few more special things to add to this, and it's going to be good, but I want to have some fun down there, and I'll lay it out here. Anybody that wants to have $100 grudge race for charity, either if I win, I don't give a crap. We're going to give Toys for Tots. Anybody wants to race me in Okeechobee for $100, loser pays in your name to Toys for Tots to Billy, whether it be me or whoever. Get a hold of Billy. We'll get a list of candidates. I don't care who it is. We'll line up. We'll do something special for Toys for Tots. Don't forget, Billy carries around a bigger version of me, and everybody gets to sign that version of me. And Art from RC Speed Secrets put some good earrings on it for me.
And
Guys, he's going to raffle. He's going to
yeah,
raffle that away at
yeah,
the end of the year, and
yeah,
that's going to go towards for Tots.
yeah,
Big shout out to Art from RC Speed Secrets for being lane sponsor. Mike Bush
yep,
from BBM. Thank y'all
yep.
for jumping on board very early. They wanted to be a part of this almost as soon as as our previous one was done. So thank y'all very much. You know, sponsorship and stuff like that, helping us do this for the racer. This is by the racer for the racer, guys. This is all
I
for
love it.
y'all.
I love it, Mr. Burgess. I love it. You know, I love racing with you. And he's right. We right now, Tommy Burgess. We've got this big cardboard cutout. It's sitting in Pensacola, Florida, at Mr. Joey Polk's house. It's resting right now, Tommy, until we get the Super Chips, because Super Chips is going to be crazy, and we're going to have so many signatures on that cardboard cutout. And then from Super Chips, we go straight to the 419. By the time we get to the 419, the thing's going to be almost full.
Good. Might have to have a twin.
No twins. No,
or
no.
get a or get
No.
or
We do one.
that's all. That's all anybody can handle is one of me.
That's all we can handle, Tommy. We got two now. Can't do three. Awesome, guys. And Mr. Cannon, you know, I'm gonna let you do the ending, closing on everything here, and I'm gonna go back one more time. Thank you guys for asking us to be there. Again, I didn't even ask my team, but I know my team will be there, and it means a lot. It's I'm very proud and honored to be a part of it, and we're gonna come in. We're gonna come in and do a good job for you. We're gonna bring what you guys. We're gonna bring what you're putting. You know, this big race that you're putting together. We're gonna bring it to everybody across America, across the world, man. And that's what we're gonna do for you guys.
Oh,
Mr.
We
Cannon.
appreciate. Yep, we appreciate that, Billy, very much. I want to say thank you to all the racers, all the clubs that have joined and supported us. We welcome more clubs, as we said in the beginning. We want as many as we can get. We have a great group of guys and a great group of clubs participating already in 23. It has grown since 22. Going to continue to grow. Like everybody said, I just want to thank the racers. I want to thank Mike Bush, Art from RC Speed Secrets, for jumping on board right off, like Tommy said, right off the bat last year before we ever announced the race, asking if they could sponsor the lanes, and we appreciate that. I appreciate all the other board members. Y'all do, we all work our butts off, and I appreciate everything everybody does. I know we spend a lot of late nights together on the phone, cutting the fool and working, and I appreciate that. And Billy, we really appreciate you,
Yep.
Foster, your program, stepping up and coming on board with us. It means the world to us. And let's have fun, guys. Let's make it big as it can be.
I love it, man. And I'm gonna do my closing thoughts and my say what I have to say, and it's like this. I can't wait to get out to Okeechobee. I can't wait to be back in back in Florida and to hang out with you guys. You guys are awesome, and I can't wait. My closing thoughts are this: I want to show you this beautiful sunset here in the Bahamas, and then we're gonna finish it out, and then look at that! Look at that!
That's nice.
Absolutely amazing, man. This is our backyard here, man. I might as well show you what the hell.
I appreciate the king showing us his kingdom. Yes.
Right?
He ain't coming home, guys.
Tommy,
He's
I
done.
hear. Tommy, you see these
Bye
three?
bye, Arizona.
Hey, Tommy, see these right here? Those are called the Three
Yeah.
Sisters. Those are called the Three Sisters. I'm gonna bring them with me.
There's a little more water there than there is in Arizona, isn't there, Billy?
A little
Don't
bit.
worry, Tommy will bring his biggest mop bucket.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Awesome, guys. Well, it worked. I didn't think we were going to be able to pull this off here, but it worked. It actually worked better than it did my studio back home. All right, guys. Anything else you guys got going? I'm losing daylight, and again, I can't wait to see Tommy. I'll see you and Steve and Super Chips, and then Vernon
Yep.
and Mike. If you guys got my number, man. You guys got my cell. Anything you need, man. Just don't never. Even though I'm here, do not hesitate. Nobody else does. Trust me.
I appreciate it.
Absolutely, guys.
Thank you.
Good times, man. Can't wait. Let's get to promoting. And everybody that's watching this live, reach out to your race promoter, your race director. I already see people in the comments. People are like, I'm in. Let's go. So let's do this, man.
Awesome.
Let's bring the racers all together, and let's end 2023 with a bang in Okeechobee, Florida. It's called the 2023 Clash of the Titans, and now NPRCTV Live will be broadcasting it straight to everybody across the world. And I speak for me, my boy Foster Yates, Matthew Housen, and Abel Lips. We will be there, and we're ready to go.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right,
Thank
guys.
you.
Have a great evening, guys. We'll talk soon.
You as well. Thanks, Billy. Thanks, guys.
See you,
you
Tommy.
guys.
See you, Vern.
Later.
See you, Mike. Steve Rule.
Take
See
it
you
easy.
guys. All right, man. Be safe. And with that being said, guys, thank you. Thank you for hanging out. Again, I didn't announce this. I didn't post up. We're going live at that type of thing. It's just I had to kind of keep it on the down low. But with that being said, thanks for everybody joining us tonight, and share this with everybody, as many people as you can. Who does not want to race in Florida, in Okeechobee, at the end of the year? You heard Tommy Burgess. We're doing some Toys for Tots stuff, and it's going to be good, man. With that being said, adios. And as they say in the Bahamas, see you, man.
Take it easy, Billy. Bye.
Thanks.